Ha. Sports Plus Life. Post game show. We're back. Everybody wanna get in the game. Big scan, 100-yard touchdown, still throwing that flame. It's the most special time of the year. Get the chips and the dip with a buzz, and you're hearing them cheers. It's your boy Bray Vaughn repping Mile High Magic. With Sean and Keith, hit it with the Philadelphia Savage. Eagles and they doing their thing. Battle back, picture that, full attack when defending that ring. And we still got that title drive. Hey, Boogie going hard in the paint for that 305. Debate and conversate, all worth it. All to the good when the Cowboys lose, you know it's perfect. From week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Get it? Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Man, I can't even fucking hold you, not even a little bit. I can't hold you just even a little bit. I don't even have my shit all the way together right now, bro, because I have not seen a fucking game like that. I was coming on here initially. I was coming on here in complete disgust. No Broncos gear, no nothing. I'm still trying to. I hate to sound Skip Baylessy right here, but I had to silence my phone. I had to silence my phone because I'm trying to take in all of what I just saw. And I'm just talking about in regards to my Denver Broncos. I cannot believe what I just saw. I'll explain in a minute. We were horrible for 3 quarters, and I had nothing nice to say about my football team coming on to this show on Demaryius Thomas Day, and I had a Demaryius Thomas jersey right here. I had no plans on wearing any paraphernalia. They just gave a plaque half statue to Demaryius Thomas and Peyton Manning today, and we came out and played like hot garbage, and it was 19-0 Giants in the 4th quarter. And I'm not trying to be dramatic. My Broncos came back and won the game. Not the fact of being down 19-0. Hell, we were down 17-3 2 weeks ago in Philadelphia. But our offense looked listless. We scored 33 points in the 4th motherfucking quarter. And the Giants, for that, to their credit, I guess, scored 13. But we scored. Oh my God. I've been disgusted the majority of this game. I've been disgusted the majority of this game. And oh my gosh. And here's the crazy thing about it. Is that the majority of the comeback I didn't even see. You know why I didn't see? Because I was disgusted and I just stepped outside because I just wanted to kind of vent outside. I had enough time screaming in my fucking house. And there were two ladies outside who were kind of in a bit of a pickle. No pun intended. And, they were like, hey, they were just in a situation. And they asked if there's any way that I could help, with Wi-Fi service and things like that. So I did. And I would say this took about a half hour. And while this is going on, my phone is just going off. And I left my phone in the house, but I can hear it just going bing, 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 bing. My phone is just going off. So
I do go in for a second to check my phone. I'm just honestly trying to make sure that it's not, anything wrong with the kids. I'm just trying to make sure everything is good, on the family front. And so when I look at my text message, all I see is prediction league. So I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, okay, what up, Lomar? So I'm like, okay, well, this is just, this is my niggas talking shit. They're probably trying to clown me because the Giants have utterly embarrassed my Denver Broncos. Embarrassed. And so when all is said and done, I'm looking at the time. I'm like, well, ladies, I'm about to do a YouTube live, so I have to go in. So I hope everything works out, yada, yada, yada. I look at my phone and I see Kyle and all caps say, Bo fucking Nix. And all exclamation points. I'm like, Bo Nix, what the fuck? And I look at the game, I'm like, what the fuck? We line it up to kick a game-winning field goal, and the score is 32-30 Giants, but we're looking to kick a game-winning field goal. The last time I had watched the game was when the Giants, it was third down, Giants had the ball. Jackson Dart threw a pass. It deflected off a receiver and went into another receiver's hands, and he ran for a touchdown. I was like, this is their motherfucking day. It just is what it is. This is embarrassing. I was and I tell you, I was cussing out everything in the motherfucking house. I was cussing out everything in the motherfucking house, nigga. And then I walk in the house and I see we lining up to kick a game-winning field goal. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even have time to see what the fuck I missed. I don't have time to see what I missed. So, with that being said, y'all know what it is on Sports Plus Life. We're definitely doing the highlight montage. I'll be waiting for A Boogie to come on here. Hopefully Sean will join us. As I'm fucking, I don't know what to make, because I don't know whether to be disgusted or whether to be just jumping for joy. And I'll tell you why the disgusted part in a minute, but fuck it. Let's go ahead and highlight montage it now.
Poor Jacksonville getting their ass whipped. Okay. This is his first touchdown. Too bad they're getting the shit kicked out of him.
Has his first career National Football League touchdown.
And it's going to stand. Too bad they're getting the shit kicked out of him.
Winner is finally on the board in the National Football League, 33 yards.
The deep corner route is going to run right through the contact. Well, penalty, good throw by Trevor Lawrence, but you see the speed and fluidity of Travis Hunter to be able to turn the corner and run away from people at this level, and it's exactly why they need and want to get him more involved.
Poor Jacksonville getting there.
Catchers of 8 and 12.
How you gonna answer, Green Bay?
All right. Y'all don't want to play my shit in order. Like I said, I haven't even, I swear, you can see on my phone, I haven't even gotten all my shit together. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck these games ended. I haven't even marked off on the fucking scores or nothing like that. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, that's wild. Okay, where were we at this one? Okay, let's start. Let's go here. All right.
Come on, shut niggas the fuck up. Shut niggas, including myself, the fuck up.
Again on fourth down. This is 4th and 4.
Fellas, we will wrap in a second. Let me get these highlights out the way, and I will explain myself.
There you go. AJ. Shut niggas the fuck up, including myself.
This Eagles offense getting back to who they've been this drive.
And away he went.
Good snap and hold, and the kick by Moody is good. A 3-0 Williams.
How y'all doing, fellas?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm here. Let me do the
calm
highlight
down,
montage.
Man.
Huh?
Calm down,
let me
baby.
do the highlight montage, and then I'll explain myself.
Oh, Carson Wentz.
Up there's Carson Wentz. There goes the motherfucker who was once good then turned horrible.
This time it's Fangio doing his best impersonation of Brian Flores. They had an all-up pressure.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to get my voice together. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Okay, here we go.
Chicago has a 6-0.
What?
He's got another touchdown for KC.
Hollywood Beehives.
Picked up. He has a moment.
Oh, Tyrod is in the game now? Uh-oh. Well, look at Tyrod still got the little moves on. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tyrod.
Everyone else is pressuring. And then when you have all the weapons out there, Jim, you can find
The Raiders are horrible, bro. The Raiders are horrible.
Yeah, they bad. They pretty
The
bad.
Raiders are bad, bro. They are really bad.
This is the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, they should do every kickoff angle like this.
Down inside of the 10-yard.
Damn!
And now the ball is loose. Told you
Damn! That sums up Miami's thing.
football.
Yikes!
Desmond that came in to punch the football out.
I mean, he bucked that nigga.
Cleveland comes away with it. This is the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, next. I was so angry. I didn't do as many highlights as I usually do, but again, we'll get in. We will get into that in a minute. Okay. Swift. Look at it. DeAndre Swift. Old former Detroit Lions, Philadelphia Eagles trash. Nah, you're a good back.
Because what happens when you start to have success running the football in one direction? Well, that
DeAndre Swift had a day too. Chicago Bears, look out.
First and this for Kansas City will be the 6th.
Oh, I tell you,
in the red zone. Right
the Raiders suck. The Raiders really suck. The way these niggas talk about Rashee Rice, you would think he was Jerry fucking Rice. And that I do not see. But what I do see is the Raiders really suck.
The AFC West. And he's got his full complement of weapons today, and they are pinned to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Nigga, fuck the Chiefs. Oh, we got that. Uh-oh. Going deep. Uh-oh. The booty shot.
What a beautiful catch by Kayshon Boutte.
The booty shot.
Threw that one perfectly to get it to his receiver. How about that?
No Aaron. They New England is who I thought the fuck they were turning into.
They play pretty good.
Oh, they still playing this damn game in Cleveland. God damn. God damn. Boy, Miami Dolphins. Y'all fucking suck. Yeah. Well, it may be in that market for a new quarterback, a new coach. Yeah, you gone, nigga. You gone, nigga. You gone. Up, pack up your bags. You're gone. God damn. Oh. Okay, yeah. Aaron, I'm sorry, man.
Hey, listen.
I had a list of teams who sucked here. My Broncos is on. What the fuck? Wow. Wow. What the entire fuck? Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Well, ain't nobody even touch your ass.
Ain't nobody touched your ass.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's Tennessee for you. That sums up Tennessee. We almost there.
Come on, Sam. Y'all gotta put them away. Uh-oh. Who we got? Smitty! House call. Hey. The one that seemed to make more enemies than friends.
I tell you what, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith ain't doing today. That's complaining. They're not complaining today. Not today.
Come on, champ. That A Jizzle, boy. That's number 2. That motherfucker said, what the fuck y'all saying now? That nigga top 5 and he ain't number 5, nigga. I'm sorry, Philadelphia, for picking against you, but y'all made it too interesting. Man, when y'all get this man the ball, this man is dominant.
John, I apologize for picking against the Eagles. I'm sorry.
No, fuck you, nigga. Stick to your guns, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Stick to them.
Get him. Oh, here we go. Here go the bullshit. Here we go. Here go the bullshit. Already. Boy, they already on their knees, gulping and burping this nigga already. I mean, god damn. Here we go. Blown coverage.
I haven't even had time to mark the games off. Sean, you were perfect in the late games. You sure were.
7-2. I didn't even see the Commanders get a save. Damn, so how much I've been paying attention. Oh, he got Zachary. Okay. They better win. I picked y'all to win. Motherfuckers.
And they got blasted. I picked them to win, and they got blasted.
Force anything. Thomas the point. Off to
Come on, get him. Get him. Man, what the whole fuck? What the whole fuck?
And the Giants have brought up 13-0 over the Broncos.
I mean, on a game where we could possibly get first place all to ourselves, this is how the fuck we come out.
We're going to come out into space. You fake it over to the left like you're doing a screen, but both guards get into space. And I love the patience.
What the fuck we doing defense, and especially what the fuck we doing offense?
Yeah, I was pretty angry. Yeah, I was pretty angry. I was.
Get it for the fourth time.
Boy, I'm feeling it. Yup. Boy, I see some real DC Dickett shit going on. I see some real DC Dickett shit going on right here.
Yeah.
They ain't the Washington Commanders. They're the DC Dickett.
Yep, that's how they played. This is the last time I had actually watched the game prior to the last second. Not like no, not defense.
My God, bro, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
31 yards.
This is fucking embarrassing.
And the Giants have gone up now by a count of 19 to nothing.
This is this is humiliating.
Watch coming up the field. You're going to see, you get this in here, coming down to block. You're going to have a block come out over here. So all of a sudden, Sternad gets caught up in here. This is up the field.
This is
There's
fucking
nobody
disgusting.
There is no one there as he comes up to the line of scrimmage. Watch, everything collapses.
I mean, this nigga, who the fuck is around this nigga?
Thomas Black, he's sealed it
He
inside.
sealed it inside. 11 on top.
I was pretty angry.
Give it up.
And look at what the coach is doing to the fucking Chargers, and we playing like first class dog shit.
19 yards.
Hey, bro, the coach is for real.
Jonathan Taylor is third of the day.
The coach is for real.
My goodness,
Period.
another one where he's
The Indianapolis Colts are for real.
into the end zone.
Yup, and I was even more angry.
This is where I stopped. After the play, y'all, I did not watch the game for the last minute.
Stop.
I was waiting.
It's interesting.
Scotty back, 3rd and 17. And
All right, are you fucking sick?
it's caught here by the Galloping Johnson.
Bro, it's they day. Bro, what the fuck? When shit like that happens, it is your fucking day. When shit like that happens, it is your fucking day.
41-yard ricochet.
Are you fucking serious?
Taking it in. Theo Johnson.
Embarrassing. But that shit, that just, like that shit, that right there, that's your day. I mean, you got to be fucking kidding
He was
me.
able to finish the play. Johnson never gives up on the play. He keeps contact, keeps running, and the ball. They get the Broncos the ball to midfield if you don't gain a yard. So
Okay.
Hey, why is Green Bay even close to these niggas?
he fakes the handoff to Jenkins, and now throws it
Okay.
for a touchdown.
I guess.
And this is the
I swear.
last.
Highlight right here.
I will never let people distract me again. Ever. Please. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. How do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? How the fuck did we pull this off? We had 0 points in the fucking fourth quarter. I would.
Okay. Sean, Aaron. You guys. Okay. I'm still I hate the sound, like I said at the beginning of the show before y'all came on here. I hate the sound Skip Baylessy. But I've never seen anything like it. And I'm being dead ass serious. Bro, the last play that I watched was that ricochet catch for a touchdown. And that's what I was like, nigga, it's their day. So I poured a drink. I was angry. And nigga, I was cussing everybody out. And won't nobody hear. Anybody here? It's just me. I'm cussing everybody out. Nigga, I'm cussing out my microwave, nigga. I'm cussing out my microwave because I realized that I hadn't eaten anything since breakfast at 10:30 this morning. So I had a couple pieces of chicken and some rice, and I put it in the microwave. And when I started eating it, I started cussing out the microwave. I said, why is this shit so fucking hot? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why is this shit so hot? I didn't put on there too hot. I put on there 60 fucking seconds. That's how angry I was. So then I stepped outside, poured a drink, stepped outside. It was a couple of ladies who were in a bit of a situation, and you know, they asked, was there any way that I could help assist? And the only way I was able to help was to just let them. They were standing right in front of my door to use my Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. But like I said, I'm standing out there having a drink. I'm angry. I left my phone in the house. right on the little banister right next to my door. So I'm out there for like 30 minutes, and all I hear is my phone just keep going off. Bing, ding, bing, ding, bing, ding, bing, ding, bing, ding, bing, 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 bing. So I'm like, all right, so y'all, some niggas is either. So I'm like, okay, why is this shit going off like this? So first I go, I'm like, I just want to make sure it's not the kids, nothing wrong with my kids and nothing like that. So I just go in, I open the door, I grab my phone, I just look at it, and all I see is prediction league chat. So I'm like, oh, niggas want to fuck with me because the Giants is fucking embarrassing the shit out of us. I wasn't paying attention to it. So it's like 7:35. And I'm like, well, ladies, I'm about to do a live, so I need to go in and get myself together. Because after that deflection play, I had the clothes that I was going to wear laid out for the live. And it won't no Bronco shit. So I look at my phone. I just scroll up my phone and I see Kyle in all caps saying, "Bo fucking Knicks," all exclamation points. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I look at the TV, we lining up, it's 32-30, and we lining up to kick a game-winning field goal. And I'm like, what the fuck did I miss? I don't even have time to go back and look at what the fuck I just missed. All I know is when it got to quarter number 4, it was 19-0 Giants. I saw where 8 points came from. Where did 33 points come from? So I don't know whether to be happy, disgusted. My paraphernalia will tell you that I'm happy. But how y'all doing?
Not as good as you doing. Yeah, that was a wild ass game, dog.
What the fuck happened? I saw your text after
turnovers.
The Giants
It was
need to get
turnover. He threw a turnover like immediately. Once y'all scored again, I'm trying to remember. Once y'all scored, and they punted the ball off, he got a turnover immediately, the Franklin nigga, and almost ran it back. And then y'all scored again quick. Like, y'all got some shit of points quick, because what it was like 19-8.
It was 19-0 in the fourth.
Yeah, 19-0 in the fourth, and y'all motherfuckers just went on a run, dog. It was just like, bro, like I said, I know these niggas ain't about to goddamn sell this damn game, dog. The field goal kicker couldn't make the extra points. I was like, yup, that's all the signs showing that these motherfuckers about to catch it. But when they went down, drove down the field, and Jackson Dart and them scored, I was like, oh, okay, it's over now. But y'all got down the field so motherfucking quick. I couldn't believe they let them 2 deep passes go with no fucking timeouts to be able to spike that ball. They blew that shit. The Giants blew that shit big time.
Nah.
And then, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying this is 100%. I saw Daniel Jones was real excited. Not Daniel. What's the kid's name?
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. I saw he was real excited. I was like, oh, okay, cool, good for you. And then your kicker fucks it up for him.
That nigga better find a ride home, dog, because he can't get on that bus.
So wait a minute. So that means they scored a touch. So hold on. So correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, because I'm trying to figure this shit out. So because eventually I'm gonna go back and watch after the show is over. So you're saying he was all happy, blah blah blah. So that means Denver must have come back and taken the lead, and the Giants must have scored to take the lead back.
They did.
Okay.
They did.
And I guess the Giants kicker missed the PAT.
Oh. Yeah, he missed 2 PATs today, but that one was super.
I remember the first one.
Okay. Yeah. So that he blew that shit. Y'all would have needed to score a touchdown, but he kept fucking missing fucking extra points, fucking that shit up.
He cut. Yeah, he cut.
Oh, yeah.
He super cut.
Backup. I don't think he was their main kicker.
Well,
yeah.
He ain't gonna be their main kicker tomorrow.
Yeah, Graham Gano was injured.
Matter of fact, he's not their main kicker now.
He's not. Yeah, he definitely ain't. He ain't gonna be there next week for sure.
Okay, so all right, so I guess it's 32-30. The Giants had just scored. Denver has no timeouts. And how much time was left when the Giants scored?
Bro, it was like 31 seconds left. It was like 33 to 31 seconds left. Y'all got down there in 2 plays. It was a deep middle jump to Mims. Mims caught it, and they came down and they spiked it in like 20-some seconds. And then there was another joint on the sideline. I forgot who caught that one on the sideline.
I bet you it was probably Cortland Sutton, wasn't it?
I don't think it was Sutton. I think it was Franklin, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think he caught that shit on the sideline, and y'all spiked it again. Got down there, spiked it again, and then they kicked the game when the field goal. It was 2 fucking passes, bro. Wild shit. No, it was a matter of fact. It was when he passed it. Let me tell you what it was. It was a deep pass. Mims caught it, and when y'all went up to spike the ball, Burns was his ankle was injured from previous, and so he wasn't on sides, and y'all got an additional 5 from him being offsides when y'all spiked the ball.
Okay.
Because he didn't make it down the field, and then it was a pass to the outside to Franklin, and he was inbounds right into the sidelines, and they came down, spiked it again, and kicked the field goal, and murder she wrote. It was a wrap.
Oh my God, I haven't even got myself all the way set up because that's wow. Well,
yeah.
Okay. I'll get into my Broncos in detail once we get there. Yeah, I if you guys could have seen the look on my face when I walked into the house, honestly thinking the game was over.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing us line up to kick a game-winning field goal, my eyes got as big as motherfucking watermelons, nigga. I'm like, wait, what? Because, like I said, when it was 19-8, I'm like, okay, if we can get a stop, maybe we can make this interesting. We did just do this a couple weeks ago, but when they had that deflection touchdown, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? We played like shit all day, and this time we're not going to be able. The defense is not going to be able to bail us out, and we're not going to be able to get hot enough on the offense quick enough. And I guess I was wrong. So I just went to ESPN.com. That's the first shit that comes up. Will Lutz drills 39-yard field goal to seal Broncos comeback win. Well, what the fuck? But anyway, let's go over these games, fellas. Good Lord. Wow.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Wow.
Man, they're gonna be sad up when they play us. They probably gonna want some revenge, and we want our revenge too. Fuck them niggas. I'm kicking while they down.
Right. No, see, that type of loss, that's the type of loss where, if there was any inclination of you being a threat in the season, that shit just goes south. Because like with Washington and Chicago last year, how that Hail Mary pass hit and the
Fuck
Bears
Chicago up.
Yeah, that just fucked Chicago. A loss like this, especially, bro, we didn't have when the fourth quarter started, if you would have told me an hour later that the Broncos would have had 33 motherfucking points, I would not have believed you. So,
bro, they caught that L in the fourth quarter like that, and it was like 5 minutes left though. When that gap was there, it was like 5 minutes and like some change.
That's fucking.
And it was like 19-8, bro. And
that's fucking crazy.
No. I think it was more than that. I think they scored again, but y'all was down big time, dog, with 5 minutes left. And y'all
I'm live, brother.
Back to back scores quick as a bitch. That's what.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was Tony just calling me. And I said I'm live. I don't want to hear no shit about no goddamn Dallas Cowboys. I really don't. I mean, I could say that the Commanders was fucked up. No Debo, no Terry McLaurin. The Commanders' defense is damn near just as bad as Dallas's. And then Jaden Daniels gets hurt. Anyway, let's all right. First game from the goddamn. I'm beside myself right now, nigga. I'm fucking beside myself right now. And I can't bruh, when I tell you how angry I was watching us play, and then bruh, when the Giants went up 14-0, of course I have the red zone on the big TV, and then I have I had our game on my smaller TV. I turned our game the fuck off. I went to the Colts versus the Chargers. I said, man, we about to be on some bullshit. And and that didn't help because all that did was make me more angry because the Colts was beating the shit out the Chargers. And I'm like, here we are with a chance to be in first place all by ourselves, and we come out here playing like this. Ain't this a bitch? But anyway, okay. First game. Another overseas game. The Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Rams beat the shit. The Rams beat the shit out of Rams beat the shit out of Jacksonville, 35-7. Matthew Stafford has 5 touchdown passes. Jacksonville to me just played stupid on offense, and Jacksonville has just let me know that they cannot be trusted. I cannot trust Trevor Lawrence, even though he had a lot of drops today from his receivers. The Rams are another one of those. The NFC is going to be the NFC East is going to be crazy. But like to see, the NFC is going to be crazy this season. Aaron, what are your thoughts of Jacksonville and the Rams? Big boy Bob. Okay, you muted your mic. Sean, what is your thoughts of the Jacksonville and the Rams?
Man, they disappointed me, man. I thought Jacksonville would be able to handle a Puka-less motherfucking Rams, but I should have known better than to trust Trevor Lawrence. Like you said, even though they had a bunch of drops on their end, I mean, just to try to get that shit together, I mean, they haven't really put a bunch of complete games together in order for me to trust them, even though their record states otherwise. But I really thought that they would be able to handle the Rams. The Rams got to Trevor Lawrence, was making him very disruptive in that backfield. So shout out to them. But yeah, they got their ass with today.
I know they were Puka-less, but I told you they still had Devontae. I told you they still had Devontae, and Devontae had 3 touchdowns. Devontae had 3 touchdowns. He had 3 in Matt Stafford's 5 touchdowns. But this is why I say that Jacksonville's offense was stupid. Was because it was 14-0, and Jacksonville, they missed a 50-yard field goal, right? The Rams go down and scores 21-0 going into halftime. Jacksonville's like next fucking 5 possessions, they get deep into Rams territory. Every single time they go for it on 4th down and they come up empty. And I'm thinking, okay, if you guys had to kick the field goal each time, you're in a 1-possession game. And when they finally scored a touchdown, it was useless. Like, I understand, this is the NFL where, okay, we got to match touchdown for touchdown. But what gets on my nerves is how teams pass up on points. And it actually does come back to bite them in the ass. Because once you do actually score a touchdown or 2 or maybe 3, what could have been a 1-possession game or possibly a tie game is still a 2 or 3 possession game.
Because I don't know if it's me, but you got a bad connection.
Huh? What'd you say, Sean? Sean.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get to the 1 o'clock game. Can you hear me, Sean? Uh-oh. We're having technical difficulties with my broski. He's probably okay. He'll be back. He'll be back. Because I'm literally still trying to get myself together as far as the fucking Bronco game. Okay. Yo, I got you, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It was a bad connection.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay. So let's get to the 1 o'clock games. The Chicago Bears have now won their 4th straight game. They beat the New Orleans Saints 26-14. The Bears defense had a boatload of turnovers. Caleb Williams is playing mistake-free football. DeAndre Swift had a day. The Bears are now 4-2, Sean. Are they becoming a player in the NFC?
Well, I mean, you would think their record would state that they are. Their offense is starting to click now. When you got a running game that's taken off, it makes it a lot easier to pass the ball, to throw the ball. And you got Ben Johnson, who's a creative head coach, a new head coach who's actually looking like he's whispering to Caleb Williams to get him to do the right things by not turning the ball over. And the defense is helping them out on the other side, getting them the ball back. So, yeah, I would say they're a contender. But we are talking about against New Orleans. I don't know what they got going on over there. I'm
pretty playing competitive ball.
Yeah, but nobody's seeing them as any kind of threat. They probably gonna look like they probably fire sell that team, maybe a trade piece of Chris Olave. I've been hearing his name out there, but nothing really is being expected. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's the only thing that really piece that they got. You got Kamara, but Kamara be getting smacked. He's at the latter end of his career. You know how what it is with older running backs, but yeah, I mean the Bears are looking pretty good, and hopefully they can keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it looks like, again, we'll see, because they were 4-2 at the same point last year. Let's see, can they definitely, can the outcome be different? But this is kind of why in that division, I'm gonna be honest with you. I told you, but I take the Bears more serious than the Vikings. I do, because they know who they want to be at quarterback.
Yeah,
it's not even a fucking question. They know who their quarterback is. They're just trying to find. I'm not even going to say they're trying to find their identity. They just needed to figure out how to win, and they figured that out over the last month of the season. Next game, and Aaron has you back, Aaron?
Yeah. My bad.
Perfect time.
I am calling you. You hung up on me.
Oh, well, perfect time, because I'm like, we about to get to the game I need you to talk about. That is your Miami Dolphins. Boy, your Miami Dolphins look like hot garbage today.
Basura. Trash. Garbaggio.
Okay, well, the floor is yours. They lose to the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns, nigga. 31-6.
We were both 1-5 coming into this game. No, Cleveland is doing better than we are. But I mean, like I said, if we had lost, losing wasn't the problem for me. The score was the problem for me. Scores kind of always been the issue with our games. But yeah, no, they suck. Mike McDaniels may actually end up getting fired mid-season instead of at the end of the season, especially with stuff like this. Yeah, no, I'm ready for Zach Wilson to take over and take us to the end of the season. Let's call it a day.
Hey, Sean, it wasn't you. Why, if we couldn't hear you, I had briefly muted your mic because of the small echo. I just wanted to make sure I could hear Aaron clearly. So it wasn't you.
No, the connection with y'all is bad. Like it's y'all keep going in and out.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Aaron, when we're talking about the Browns and the Dolphins, Tua did get benched today. Zach Wilson came in. You think Zach Wilson is in there for the rest of the season, Aaron?
More than likely, yeah. He might as well just sit in there for the rest of the season while we figure out the situation with Tua.
I mean, I don't know Go ahead.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of fans aren't going to be upset like, hey, play Tua, blah, blah, blah. There's no point. And, yeah, they'll probably – my hope is they bench him the rest of the season, but it may just be a couple games before he proves himself back in practice.
Well, Sean has his eyes set on Mike McDaniel becoming the Eagles' offensive coordinator, so he might get his wish sooner than expected. Sean, what do you think of the Dolphins and the Browns?
Hey, I already told you what I believed it was going to happen, and when he started dropping dimes on motherfuckers, that you talk shit, you better be able to back that shit the fuck up. And he looked like the main reason as to why the fuck they look bad, throwing all them picks and shit like that. It was a massive beatdown, and it almost looks like you just got to go ahead and blow that shit the fuck up and reset again, because Mike McDaniels just looked lost on the other side of there as a head coach. But you can go ahead and release him and send him on to Philadelphia. We can go ahead and put him up as offensive coordinator. Thank you so much, Steve.
Well, I mean, yeah, honestly, like to lose that bad to Cleveland, and I understand Cleveland has a championship caliber defense, but goddamn, yeah, like two of them look bad. And honestly, and I told you this, Aaron, when I talked to you earlier, Sean damn near talked me in. I mean, I almost talked myself into picking Miami because I'm like, no, I mean, they may rally the troops. You know, the jobs may be on the line, and Sean was like, nigga, he was snitching on niggas. And I'm like, yeah, he was snitching. You know what? Yeah, he is snitching on niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not. That's where I was
we was late, huh? Yeah,
troop rally, all that, and we got none of it. Them niggas gonna go home and throw themselves off a cliff or something. This is crazy. Crazy.
All right, well, next game, in Tennessee. You know, this was a good game at halftime, and then the Titans showed who they were, and the Patriots showed who they are ascending to be. Aaron, I know you don't want to hear this. The Patriots are who I thought the fuck. I said that after they beat Buffalo, I said they have winnable games the next couple of games. If they win them, then they are ascending to a good team. Not only are they winning these games, they're blowing people out. And in today's sportsbook, Las Vegas-led NFL, it's not easy to blow motherfuckers out anymore. It's not.
I mean, I can't tell because between the Browns, the Pats, and the Chiefs, it seems like blowout was the name of the game this today.
No. There's some games that even Vegas can't cover up for. And the Vegas couldn't even cover up for Miami. They couldn't cover up for Tennessee. They couldn't cover up for the Raiders. But the Patriots are 5-2. They're in first place all by themselves. And Drake May had another day. They beat the Titans 31-3, and Mike Vrabel's returned back to Tennessee. Aaron, you're the AFC East guy. What's your thoughts on first place New England?
I mean, they look good. They played well today, but like I said earlier, they beat the Titans. They're just the Browns, but in a different color this season. So shout out to them.
No, they worse than the Browns. They were.
Which proves my point even more if we want to set the Browns above the Titans.
Because we have to. Matter of fact, I set the Browns above y'all, nigga, because they just
right.
Well, Sean, what is your thoughts on first place New England?
They beat up on a team that nobody is interested in seeing play football. They still.
Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
I tell you, this connection shit bad, bro.
I feel you, but we got you. We can hear you. We can hear you. We got you.
Oh yeah, I'm just making sure. Yeah, they got a lot of growing up to do on that side of the ball. They're the number one chose the team for this year, picking at the draft for a reason. Still got a lot to do. So I wouldn't. They beating up on the team that they're supposed to beat up on. They did a lot in the offseason to build up on New England. Like I said, they're starting to click and come together. So if they can keep maintaining and do what they got to do, maybe they'll come out on the top of their division. Buffalo looks kind of weak this year. Look like they could be overtaken, and if they keep doing what they're doing, it should be interesting.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, they are. Yes, the Titans are horrible. But one thing we always say is you can't help what your schedule looks like. So, New England is just playing who's on their schedule, and they're taking advantage. And that's one thing. I mean, I understand if you have a weak schedule, that's cool. But if you're a good team, you should feast on that. And that's one of the reasons why I was so angry 3/4 of the day at my team. But now moving on to another blowout, Aaron. Kansas City shut out the Raiders 31-0.
I maintain to this day that 0 is an unacceptable score for any professional team in any sport. That makes no sense. You mean to tell me in this league of kickers, you couldn't have kicked for 50 yards and caught anything? 0 is an unacceptable score. They should be ashamed of themselves. And Pete Carroll is probably dusting off his resume again.
Sean, Raiders, Chiefs, 31-0. What you got?
Man, they absolutely destroyed them boys, and they got to get. I don't know. I didn't expect them to look this bad this year. I thought they had a team well put together to be able to compete, and they just look like they don't know what's going on over there. A lot of soul searching going on. Pete, like I said with Pete, I thought Pete would be able to do so. I thought Geno would be able to manage with those running backs, but they can't seem to get that shit together over there. So, yeah, just it looks pretty bad.
What I'm most surprised at is that I didn't think the Raiders would be a playoff team, but coming into the season, under Pete Carroll, remember, this is under the watchful eye of Tom Brady. But what I'm most surprised at is that the Raiders do not seem to be prepared. And that is not that has never been a part of Pete Carroll's legacy. Win, lose, or draw, Pete Carroll has always had a team ready to play, and they do not seem ready to play.
Not at all. Not
There
even a
were
little.
so many opportunities that they had to get turnovers. I saw at least 4 opportunities where they had easy turnover opportunities, and they muffed every last one of them. And every last one of those turned into a Kansas City touchdown. So everybody's gonna say the Chiefs are back. The Chiefs are back. I can't take the Chiefs seriously because I'm not gonna say I don't take them seriously. I can't take this game seriously because they beat a Raiders team who's just bad. They're bad.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, they're bad, bro. Next game in Minnesota. I'm sorry I picked against the Philadelphia Eagles. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Flores' defense and the offenses for yo-yo-yo-yos that the Eagles were going through. And I picked against them. I'm sorry. The champs have rebounded, and Eagles fans can exhale. Particularly with what happened with the rest of the division, Eagles fans can exhale. I tell you, there's one thing that A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are not doing right now. Complaining. Because both of them niggas had a day. Devontae damn near caught for 200. A.J. had for over 102 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts had over 300. I would still like to see them get Saquon more involved. But bottom line is, you got off the 2-game losing streak. You're 5-2. You're sitting pretty in the NFC East. Niggas may not want to accept that, but they're sitting pretty in the NFC East. And as of right now, number 2 in the NFC. Sean, you're the Eagles fan. You're the Eagles diehard. What's up?
We won despite our offensive coordinator again. And this was all Jalen Hurts. And when the protection broke down or the plays broke down, Jalen was hitting his shots today, looking like the elite quarterback that he is, which people keep seeming to be disrespecting him, saying he can't throw and not a thrower of the football because he has 1 or 2 bad passes on the game. Like, I don't get that. The boy does what he does on that field. Yeah, Kevin Patullo still can't call plays, which is the reason why Saquon is not looking like he is in the backfield still again. Our offensive line is shitty, but you still should be able to scheme plays for Saquon, just not the same old typical outside zone, inside zone. That's why they blowing it up every time you can tell when he about to get the ball. So, and like I said, shout out to Jalen Hurts for that. The defense did their thing. Nice switch ups. Shout out to N'Kobe coming back. You can see he was much needed back there, getting tackles for losses in the backfield, showing good tackling. Keely Ringo still looks like ass. But Minnesota, Carson Wentz was getting tagged today, and you could tell. Yeah, his face was. You could tell he was kind of nervous a little bit. He was doing this thing. It was a close game, like I said. Jalen Hurts damn near has to be perfect in order for us to win a football game, because that offensive coordinator, we were still doing a lot of 3 and outs, but we should have potentially blew them out of the water. But again, they had a good passing attack. The number 1 passing defense. Jalen carved them the fuck up. Devontae had his career high. AJ was doing this thing with 4 catches and 2 tutties. That boy was on one today.
Yeah.
And just excited for that win. They needed it. They possibly saved Kevin Patullo's job, even though he still should be considered on the chopping block, because that was horrible call of plays. But we did what we had to do in Minnesota. Hopefully we can break even with the Giants next week.
Springboard possibly to greater things to come, but particularly between Jalen and AJ. And what stood out to me most is that on the gotta have it plays, number 11 was the guy you went to. The opening drive of the game is 4th down. Gotta have it. Broken play, touchdown, AJ. Game on the line. Well, not game on the line, but you don't want to give the ball back to the Vikings. You know, not saying they would have scored a touchdown, but they shouldn't see the ball again. What does Jalen Hurts do? He throws it deep to AJ. You know, Smitty had a game. You know, I believe the Eagles fans can exhale because Sean, you said it. He controlled that blitz because as much as we know Flores is like Todd Bowles in a lot of instances where he blitzes you all the time, and he got out the pocket and was money out the pocket. Aaron, Eagles, Vikings. What you think?
I can't do nothing but piggyback off of what Sean said. This game was won on the legs of Jalen Hurts. Still don't understand the criticism behind him, but he continues to show off the fact that he is a Super Bowl level quarterback. And there was a lot of. I'm not happy with the type of win. Like if I was an Eagles fan, I'd be like, "Hey, we won. That's great," but I wouldn't be super happy about it. So
nope.
Hopefully, in the next coming games, we see a little more separation between them and teams that maybe aren't as good. A little more used to the running back and still seeing some of those bad habits from previous seasons. So we'll see what they do. But we're hopeful for them. They've got great talent. That's undeniable.
I think Jalen Hurts is the number 1 quarterback in football. I've said this all off season. I said it coming to this season. I will still stand on that. You can say, now Baker Mayfield right now is undoubtedly the MVP. I'm not gonna throw shade on that. The way he's played, he's the MVP. But if there was a quarterback that I could take and I gotta have a game, it's gonna be Jalen Hurts because he's done it. He's done things that Baker Mayfield hasn't done. He's done things that Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and Joe Burrow has not done. And guess who Patrick Mahomes can't seem to beat? It's Jalen Hurts. So that's why I put him as number 1. So 2 games scared. Sky's not falling. The Eagles are good. Eagles are fine. Okay, football public. Okay, people in the chat who want to write the Eagles obituary. Monte, whose team just got their asses kicked by a team with no defense. The Eagles are fine. Okay. Next game in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We ain't gonna talk about this game long. And it's no shade at the Panthers because the Carolina Panthers are 4-3. Who the fuck knew? They played the New York Jets.
Surprise.
That nigga got benched, boy. I'm surprised that Justin Fields, bro. But
hey man, I can't fight for Justin Fields no more, nigga. Put Tyrod in there, bro. You just need to start Tyrod the rest of the season, bro.
Yeah, that nigga done, bro.
Justin Fields no more.
That nigga need to go somewhere and sit for a couple as a backup and just learn the game of football, boy. He need to go have a Magino career and go sit somewhere and,
you ain't
and
lying,
learn
bro.
something.
You ain't lying, bro. You know, it's the Panthers win 13-6, so it's not that the Panthers did anything spectacular. Bryce Young actually didn't finish the game. And that'll be a story in the upcoming weeks because the Panthers are now a player in the NFC, whether you believe it or not. They're 4-3. As we talked about in the show earlier this week, the NFC South is not going to be a cakewalk for Tampa Bay because now all of a sudden you have Carolina, who's a winning team up to this point. You have Atlanta, who's playing right now, but they have a winning record. Andy Dalton came in and look. Andy Dalton ain't a bad look. If Bryce Young can't go, Andy Dalton ain't a bad dude to have coming behind.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a dude. He's not a bad guy to have. and I'm trying to get off that pause shit because, like, if I'm talking real talk, I don't need to say pause because I'm talking real talk. If I'm joking, pause button can be inserted. Pause. Okay. So Panthers. I mean, do y'all have any comments on this game?
Absolutely not. It's atrocious.
None.
Okay. Well, let's get to the 4:00 games. And the first one that's showing on the schedule is in Invesco Field at Mile High. And what right now is will probably be the comeback of the year given the circumstances. I'm the resident Bronco fan. I will speak first. The Denver Broncos beat the New York Giants 33-32 in a game where I was thoroughly pissed for the first probably about actual game time. I was probably pissed the first 50 minutes of this game. 50 minutes of the 60 minutes, it made me absolutely sick to my stomach. Now, the only reason why I'm wearing this Peyton Manning jersey is because we won. I have this Demaryius Thomas jersey here too because we won. It was Peyton Manning and Demaryius Thomas Day. They had statue/plaques unveiled today. And the fact that we came out and looked so horrible for the first 3.5 quarters of the game, it made me disgusted. It did. And I'm gonna speak on good news, bad news. I'm gonna say bad news first. Bad news is that how many games are we gonna have our offense come out and for the majority of the game play subpar? It's not acceptable. And even though we got away with a win today, let me say this. And I don't want to say this, but as a realistic Bronco fan, I have to say this. If we do this next week, Dallas will smoke us. If we do this next week, Dallas will smoke our ass. We could score 33 points in the fourth quarter all we want. Guess what? Dallas will already have 40. And their kicker ain't missing no fucking extra point or extra points. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that like the Cowboys are good because they're not. They have a horrible defense. And guess what? Their offense is great. And I'm there's no bigger hater of the Cowboys on planet Earth more than me, but I'm realistic. The Cowboys offense is great. So if we come out having 0 points through the first fucking 3 quarters like we did today against a rookie quarterback, guess what?
Not going to end well.
What'd you say, Aaron?
I said that's not going to end well.
It's not going to end well. No. Now, let me talk about the good. The good is we're in first place all by ourselves. The good is we've won 4 straight games. The good is Bo Nix just pulled off the most spectacular comeback that people have seen in probably 20 years, given the circumstances that we had 0 points in the fourth quarter and finished the game in regulation with 33 points. That's fucking crazy. But we have to understand that that's an anomaly. That shit's not going to happen on the regular basis. So if you're Sean Payton and you're the Denver Broncos and you're Vance Joseph, relish on the victory because you are front page because of the comeback. You are front page news because of the comeback. Because through 45 minutes of that game, it was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment. You cleaned up your own mess that you made. That's the good part. You cleaned up your own mess. So now the question from real Bronco fans like myself is, why can't you do that through 4 quarters? Why can't you do that through an entire game? We won today. We won the last time we played like shit through 3 quarters in Philadelphia. We won like that a week ago when we played like shit through 3 quarters against the Jets. The Jets! Why can't we do that for 4 quarters? So Broncos are 5-2. We won. I will go back and see how we did this once the stream is over. Aaron, you first.
Phenomenal comeback. I think everybody's pretty clear that you guys didn't play your best football today. We all love fourth quarter comebacks, but anybody who understands the game knows you don't always want to see those come around. The Giants literally chopped their own foot. They chopped their own foot off on this one. For win, and they dropped the ball. No way around it. So hopefully y'all tighten up for the Dallas game, but we'll see what happens.
Sean?
Thank y'all for bringing the Giants back down to reality. I don't know what the fuck they thought was going on up in that bitch. Like they thought they were an actual fucking good team with Jackson Dart. Fucked up niggas. and learn how to finish games, motherfucker. Since y'all know what y'all doing, learn how to finish some fucking games. But they are historically bad right now on the 9-game streak on the road now. They can't seem to win on the road. Hopefully that trend continues next week with their sorry asses, bringing them on over there to Philadelphia so we can get our revenge back. But it was a nice, good game. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty exciting at the end of it. Jackson Dart seems to bring fire to that team. They have a good defense to get that ball back to them on the other side. Just need to get them some more weapons. They may be a trade candidate, a trade deadline candidate at the end of the season, before the trade deadline, to get them some wide receiver out. They're a good team. They played well against y'all. I don't know how the fuck y'all came back. That was a monster L that they took at the end of the game. And that's on Dayball for not being able to bring that home. So, and that kicker. So he might want to go ahead and get an Uber ride back to wherever he's going from. Because that nigga was upset at the end of the game on them niggas, and you can tell that you know that little head lean when niggas turn back and look at you like, you motherfucker, like you motherfucker, it's your fault. He got that shit.
This game should at least went to overtime, nigga.
It should at least went to overtime, and he blew that shit. So yeah, he better go ahead and thumb it back to New York. That's where he's gonna be looking for a new job at a pizzeria or something, because he ain't gonna be in the NFL. Nigga.
Or teaching in high school.
Yeah, it's over for that nigga.
Well, y'all said that he wasn't their number one kicker, and he's definitely not now.
He's not gonna be the 2 or the 3.
He's not gonna go to nobody else spot. That's extra points, bro.
This nigga's not flying back with the team. He's flying back coach.
Oh yeah, he ain't. That's a long ass ride, boy. You look at the motherfucker on the plane, just caught you. You're just looking at that nigga on the other side. That nigga wake up and turn and look. You can see him motherfucking other side just staring at your ass like, you motherfucker.
Now
you should have goddamn won that.
Now, why we say that? You say we should have won that. The kicker didn't give up 33 points in the fourth.
He sure didn't. He sure didn't. He didn't help it.
He didn't help it. But the kicker was not on defense. I mean, look. While I agree with y'all, we all in stand in agreement with the kicker. Nigga, Denver had 0 points in the fourth quarter. Zero. And you know, with 15 minutes, the beginning of the fourth quarter, the Broncos didn't have a single solitary point. And when the clock struck 0 at the end of the fourth quarter, Denver had 33. So the kicker could easily say, well, nigga, if y'all had handled y'all business, it shouldn't have came down to an extra point.
Mm-hmm. Still, get your ass on these streets and walk them, nigga.
You know? But I'm definitely happy that the Broncos won, but as a realistic Broncos fan, we cannot keep doing this. We can't keep doing this.
No,
and next week we have the number, and you know what made me more pissed off is that this is a rookie quarterback playing against the number 1 defense in the NFL. This is not me being a biased Broncos fan. This was statistically, numbers don't lie. Denver was number 1 in the league in defense, and it wasn't close. And we were getting housed like that. Now we came back, won spectacular, and that's the reason why. That's the only reason why a realistic Bronco fan is not enraged like I am about the first 45 minutes of the game. Is because this comeback was obviously so spectacular. A comeback that I haven't even fucking seen, but the comeback was obviously so spectacular. But guess what? We got the number 1 offense coming in next week.
Imagine the niggas that left the stadium, because I seen niggas leaving the stadium in the fourth.
Niggas, you had to have left the stadium.
And they mad when you miss up shit like that. You ain't a real fan no more, and you can't even show up to work and be happy, nigga. You left, nigga.
Like I said, bro, when that deflection touchdown catch happened, if I was a fan, and like, okay, let's say I was if I was a regular fan, like a local who comes to Denver games all the time, and you saw that shit happen, you probably left.
Mm-mm.
And you probably realized by the time you got home, why did I leave? But anyway, next late game. What makes this comeback win even better is that we were tied with the Los Angeles Chargers at 4-2 coming into the day for first in the AFC West. And the Indianapolis Colts walked into SoFi Stadium, where the Chargers have absolutely no home field advantage, and they housed the Chargers 38-24, which puts my Denver Broncos all alone in first place in the AFC West and makes me realize the Indianapolis Colts are for real and the Los Angeles Chargers are a fucking fraud. Now, Sean, 38-24 Colts, now 6-1. Jonathan Taylor looks like the best running back in football, alongside Bijan Robinson. 3 touchdowns today. Daniel Jones should be making. Lord have mercy. If you're a Giant fan, you are not happy right now. Daniel Jones is maybe putting his hat in the MVP ring. Sean, how you feel?
I'm not gonna say that they upset because they love them some Jackson Dart down there. But they should be upset with their coaching staff not being able to bring the best out of him and be able to keep Saquon and get that shit fixed up. So and put together a winning organization over there. But as far as for the Colts, yeah, they are looking pretty scary right now. Being able to run the ball like they can with Jonathan and Daniel not turning the ball over in that defense, being able to get them back the ball and playing competitive football. Shane Steichen looks like he knows what he's doing back there on that offensive side of the ball. So, yeah, man, definitely need to watch out for them moving forward. But it's 6-1. You are what your record says you are, and they looking pretty dangerous right now.
Aaron?
Hell no. You say you are what your record says you are is that's iffy. But
how's that iffy? No, explain that. How is that iffy?
If you play a bunch of teams that aren't really on, because like you mentioned, you can't control your schedule.
You can't.
But when it comes to the playoffs, that little record don't mean nothing if you was actually trash the whole time and most of the teams you beat to get there was trash. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just looking at it objectively. So it looks nice to be able to say, oh, I'm 10-6, right? 9-7. But in all actuality, I don't know why I'm missing some games in my map there. But in all actuality, if you just played a bunch of crappy teams and when you look at those actual losses, they're halfway decent teams, and you lost by serious points. It's not the same thing. It don't.
Yeah, they still a playoff team because them other teams are crappy. So they ain't the other teams. They playoff teams.
But the beginning of the playoffs is what we're talking about. Technically, if they go in, they may get to sit out that first.
Exactly. So that's a de facto playoff win.
No. Because you're still going to get stomped out in the playoffs if you actually suck. Now, looking at them play, I don't believe they actually suck. That's not where I'm going with this. I'm just saying, as a principle,
the fuck out of me.
As a principle, your record is not who you actually are, right? How you play each game is who you actually are. That's how I'm gonna put it. Your record don't mean nothing, because we saw that with the Vikings last season.
Bill Parcells would like to have a word with you.
Bill Parcells into the chat.
Bill Parcells is free to look at the stats over the last couple of years, because it's like, hey, your record might be dope, but if you actually not that great against great teams.
Well, okay. Well, let me ask you a question, because I know exactly where you're going with this. You said the Vikings, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the Vikings were 14-3, right? It just so happened the team in their same division was 15-2, and they beat them twice. Let me ask you something. If the Vikings, and they lost their first game to Los Angeles, they had to play that game in SoFi, where the Rams have a home. Matter of fact, they didn't even play that game in SoFi because of the wildfires. They played that game in Arizona. If that game was played in Minnesota, do you think the Rams would have won or the Vikings? Do you think the Vikings? Yeah, the Rams would have won or the Vikings?
I'd have to double check the score again, but I still would have went.
Oh no, the Rams kicked their ass. I'm just saying, if that game was in Minnesota, when Minnesota would have had a clear home field advantage, they had the better record by a lot. So if that game was played in Minnesota, do you think the Vikings win or do you think the Rams win?
You know I love you, bro. Are you really trying to hang an ass whooping that you just stated was incredibly bad on the fact that they were in a different city.
Called home field advantage.
Come on, big dog.
Bro, it's
Nah.
called home field advantage.
That don't make sense. It's like I'm a professional anything. I'm a professional.
No, it's called home field advantage.
Nah.
So you mean to tell me that? So okay, so you're sitting there telling me that home field advantage doesn't make a difference?
Home field advantage definitely makes a difference on the score, but if you just get mollywopped, that's not home field advantage. You suck.
Okay.
You just suck because there are plenty of teams who go on the road and just dog walk folks.
Okay. So let's say the Colts, who right now have the best record in the AFC. Well, damn, if they have the best record in the AFC, the road to the Super Bowl will come through Indianapolis. But let's say New England catches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And New England finishes with the best record let's say Denver finishes with the best record in the AFC. And the Colts have to play a wild card game at home. And they win that wild card game. And they have to play another wild card game at home. Let's say they're the number 2 seed. And they win that game. And they have to go to Mile High and play, but they lose. Does that mean they suck?
I mean, no, that's not where I'm coming from. But
Okay.
I think there is an objective view of the fact that if you beat a bunch of simpler teams and you rack your score up, that when you get to the top, it's transferable to literally any other sport. If I box a bunch of no name, nobodies, no disrespect to those individuals because they're all pros, and then I get a shot at the title, just because I got a great looking schedule don't mean nothing. I fought nobodies. And I'm not saying, and again, I'm not saying this is the case for everything. There are nuances in those situations, just like what you just mentioned. But at the end of the day, your record is not always who you are. It is a reflection of your ability to play the game and maybe other people's inability to play the game. But it's not always going to work like that. And we're going to see that going into the second half of the season.
One more question. So this is what I believe. I'm not speaking for Sean. I'm not speaking for anybody else. This is what I believe. If you're a good team and you're saying you got a bunch of cake-ass niggas on your schedule, but if you're a good team, you're supposed to beat those cake-ass niggas on your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts, we didn't believe that they were a good team coming into the season, but they have proven to be that. And the teams that they're beating, the teams that they are winning against, are proving themselves to be cake-ass niggas. The Chargers were 4-2 at home against the Colts. And the Colts came in there and dog-walked them niggas. So you're saying that they – so are you calling – I'm saying the Chargers are frauds, but I'm saying the Chargers are frauds when it comes to what people were talking about them being a Super Bowl contender. I'm not saying that they're not a playoff team. Hell, they made the playoffs last year. And the Colts just came in there and dog-walked them in their building. And you're basically dismissing them and saying, well, the Colts aren't that good. They're playing cake-ass niggas on their schedule. What?
I'm pretty sure last week we had a conversation where we said the Colts are the number 1 in the league right now. Do you trust them? And both you and I referenced it saying, no, we don't trust them. Right. There's something a little bit off. Now, today's game proved that may not.
Exactly. That was last week. Week.
Right. And of course, everything changes, but numbers change week to week. And so you do have to look at things a little bit differently. Could they be legit? Of course. To me, the Chargers were not necessarily a fraud team. They were a team that got exposed today, which I guess technically is the same thing. But either way I'm looking at it, the Colts beat a good team today. That's clear. I think that's clear. The Colts beat a good team today. And they are shaping up to be a good team.
Sean, please interject.
I mean, like I said, if your record is what you say you are for the most part, I mean, they're all professional teams in the NFL. Some better than the rest, but they're all professional. So if you're beating these teams, I mean, you still have to line up on the field and get the job done. So if you get the job done, then motherfucker, you are what your record says you are. You get into the playoffs. Yeah, you might get in there and face a more superior team and get your ass beat, but that's just because that team is more superior when you're in the playoffs.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Aaron, who you taking? Daniel Jones or Justin Herbert?
The Chargers have produced some of the coldest white boys in the NFL, so I'm gonna say, I'm playing. I'm going with. I'm gonna go with Justin Herbert.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones just came in Justin Herbert's house and just shit all over his building.
Yep, he did.
Yep, he
Definitely
did.
So
okay, well, hey, the Colts, and I understand. I understand, and I'm partly with you, Boogie. When it comes to the Colts, on that, I have to see it to believe it. Well, I'm seeing it, so the more I see it, the more I have to believe it. But okay, so the Colts. And now they've distanced themselves from Jacksonville, who, since beating Kansas City and being 4-1, have lost their last 2 games. So right now the Colts have a pretty good, comfortable lead in that division as well. Next game in Dallas, Texas. The Dallas Cowboys double up the DC Dickage. I'm not calling them by their name because they play like the DC Dickage today.
I actually got to slide y'all boys, but
my bad.
y'all this upcoming week. Y'all be cool.
Yes, sir.
My bad.
Hit me up on Tuesday, bro. All right, Sean, it's an NFC East discussion. Cowboys beat the Dickage 44-22. No, 44-22.
I called it, man. I told you that offense was going to be too much for that defense, man. They ain't ready. And Jaden Daniels can't seem to stay healthy because he can't. He don't know how to get down. He don't know how to protect himself, and that's going to be a problem in DC if he can't stay on the field and stay healthy. Because Mariota come in that motherfucker and automatically get the goddamn turning that bitch over like he don't know what he's doing over there. It's tough, bro. Dallas, George Pickens is looking very scary in that offense, along with CD Lamb. They're looking real good, and Javonte Williams running that ball looks very good behind that line. They got to get their defense together. But the Commanders ain't looking like what they thought they were. That playoff team they got a nerve to be talking about us and shit like that. Their fans and shit. But they pretty quiet today. I ain't seen none of them chirping.
Today, I don't know if
I ain't seen no hells across my timeline.
No. If you need to go look at the chat, because the loudest Commander fan on the chat was saying, "Oh, Dallas is." When Dallas has put up 40 points, he said Dallas is so ass. I said, "No, nigga, y'all are ass." And he says, we still the same team that went to the NFC Championship last year with a rookie quarterback. I said, that was last season. Got shit to do with this season.
Got shit to do with this season, bro.
So
what have you done for me lately?
Exactly. I understand the Commanders are going through injuries, yada, yada, yada.
So is everybody else.
But most of those injuries are on the offensive side of the ball. Your defense sucks. Your defense, they're old. I said this when the Commanders had a winning record, which now they're 3-4. I said your defense is old, bro. Old. And the final game of the 4:00 window, the Green Bay Packers defeat the Arizona Cardinals 27-23. Green Bay goes to 4-1-1. The Cardinals fall to 2-5. This was a last-second win by Green Bay. Green Bay again to me is overrated, bro.
I feel you. I thought they would be better than what they're showing out here, but
yeah. To me, Green Bay is overrated. NFC is going to be very interesting to see. You got Tampa Bay right now, who plays at Detroit. 2 highly explosive offenses. Mike Evans and Ibuka are game time decisions for Tampa Bay. If they play, that makes it very interesting. I believe we both picked Detroit to win that game. But you guys are back on the winning side of things, 5-2. The Rams are 5-2. If let's say Detroit beats Tampa Bay, that puts Philadelphia back in the number 1 spot because they beat the Rams and they beat the Bucks. So the NFC is interesting. The AFC right now is looking like, right now the Colts are number 1 at 6-1. And then after that, you have the Broncos and the Patriots at 5-2, and the Steelers at 4-2. So, but yeah, I think the Packers are overrated, bro. And I said that after that Micah Parsons trade. I said these niggas is overrated. I said y'all making so they Super Bowl this and the third for a defensive player in 2025. Why the fuck you think Micah Parsons is out here complaining about the bias defense in the league, which I actually agree with him 100% on.
Ooh, what a pick!
About it?
Yeah. Well, they definitely should have. They definitely should look better than what they're looking at right now. I'm just looking at this Mac Jones throw a pick, little tip pick.
Oh, what's the score in that game?
It is 3-0 in Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta gonna find a way to fuck that one up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
you know it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all jokes aside, bro. All jokes aside, it's like, with Green Bay, and again, I don't disagree with anything Micah Parsons just said about anything he just said a couple of days ago about how it's it's not an even playing field between offense and defense. He's absolutely right. But that doesn't have nothing to do with your team, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your overall takeaway from today?
A lot of people realize who they are, that they're no good teams. Maybe they'll start making moves, releasing players sooner this week. I'm talking about the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Titans. Those teams already should be hanging that shit up for next year. And a lot of teams look to get back on track this week. We're talking about the Eagles. A lot of teams are set to be shut the fuck up, like the Commanders and the Giants, thinking they were some shit and getting shut the fuck up. And like I said, you got it was a lot of good football today. So on to next week.
On the next week, we are about to reach the mid-season point already, bro. Let's see. Every team is playing. Well, not every team, but most teams have played.
And surprises.
Huh?
And a lot of surprises.
Definite surprises. I don't think I pretty much guarantee when the season started off, nobody thought the Patriots would be where they are. Nobody thought the Colts would be where they are. So I don't think people really believe Seattle will be where they are. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, like I said, just surprises.
Yeah.
Football to be played, huh? Ooh, bitch, nigga.
A lot of football left to be played. So do y'all kids, do your kids have school tomorrow?
Yes.
They do?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all don't do, so Chesterfield doesn't do the Diwali stuff. All right.
I don't know what that is.
It's a holiday. I don't know if it's for, I don't know. It's for a different nationality. That's all I want to say. So
what they did, they were out, I want to say, for Columbus Day, but I don't think y'all were. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we were. Nigga, Henrico was out for everything, nigga.
Well, I don't know.
You talking about October 13th?
Yeah, I want to say.
That was last Monday. Hell yeah, it was out. We out tomorrow too?
Oh, no. No, nigga, come get that ball.
Yeah, so we're out tomorrow. Then the 24th is a half a day for Henrico. So, so I don't actually I'm off tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. And that's cool. You know, that's cool. Again, I don't fucking know how the fuck we came back to win this game. I really fucking don't. I don't. I'm not bullshitting when I tell you I did not see how the fuck we came back. And I will definitely check those things out. But I'm happy about it, but I have to be a realistic Bronco fan. And while this was a spectacular comeback, it was spectacular. We can't keep doing this, man. We cannot keep doing this. We can't keep hitching our wagon to unbelievable fourth quarters. Because again, that ain't gonna work next week. And we ain't lost to the Dallas Cowboys in 30 fucking years. And I mean that.
Yeah, that's your boy that they got in the backfield, ain't it?
Yeah, Javonte Williams. Yeah,
he coming for revenge on y'all bitch ass. You
because if that nigga was worth a fuck, he'd still be in Denver. So,
hey, some people just need to change the scenery, man.
I get it. Well, he got to change the scenery. We're going to come back to the scenery where he was trash, and he going to play like trash next week. Yeah, I mean, honestly, but I'm not being funny. So we haven't lost. The Broncos have not lost to the Cowboys since 1995. And if we play like we did today, that will change. But
what have you done for me lately?
Exactly. But again, happy we won. Spectacular win. First place all alone. But we got to do better. We got to do better. I'm kid free, bro. You said you got your. Oh yeah, you told me what y'all gonna be for Halloween. Y'all silly ass niggas.
Yeah.
London's team is in the playoffs. Bro. You found that out?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So I thought that this past Saturday was the last game. No, we have a game this Saturday coming up. It's a playoff game. This past Saturday's game, it was so fun because we beat the shit out of the team we was playing. Now, granted, that team we was playing was not good, but you can't tell that to a team dad because all of the team dads were huddled up saying we need to put 70 on these niggas when it was 25-0. And the team moms were like, well, let's show the other team some grace. And the team dads was like, fuck that. And somebody asked me, well, why are the team dads like that? I said, this is competition. I said, my child against yours. So if we think we're going to win, we don't just want to win, we want to dominate. So
Correcto mundo.
Yeah. You know, team dads want to dominate. Team dads want to kick ass and take names. Sean, bruh, when the Giants were up 26-8, I had laid my shit out. This is what I was gonna wear tonight, bro. I don't know if you can see this.
No, I ain't got my phone near me.
Okay, well, this is what I was gonna wear, and I show what I was gonna wear. It was not no Denver shit. When we kicked the game-winning field goal, it was 4 minutes before the show was supposed to start. I ran upstairs, grabbed my Peyton Manning jersey, grabbed my Demaryius Thomas jersey, and threw that shit on. It was like, okay, let's do it. It's like, I don't know what happened. Fuck it. We're gonna find out together.
Yeah, that was a different kind of game, bro. But y'all pulled it out, man. It's gonna be the talk of the town tomorrow. The nice comeback.
No question. No question. So, anyway, if you're ready to go ahead and call it a day, get hat.
All right, for sure, my nigga. I shall catch you on Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Well, before you go, let me. I don't even know who won the day for picks. I really don't, because, like I said, I didn't have anything picked. I mean, I didn't have anything checked off. I checked stuff off while we were on here, but I haven't done a tally up. So let's check together. I think me and you are tied. I think the difference is because you had picked Jacksonville to win. I picked the Rams, but you picked Dallas to win. I picked Washington. So I think we're completely even. Let me check. Let me see. Let me see it, motherfuckers. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 thus far. You have, I'm sure I'm just 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, you got one over me. Let me see. You do what other one did you pick? Oh, you know what? You know the other one you got over me? I picked Minnesota. You picked Philadelphia.
You picked Minnesota, yep. Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
You shall never.
Okay. So you got 10. David, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, okay. Calvin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Calvin was in first place coming in today. Marcus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Aaron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keith, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Devon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shantae, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Smoke, 1, 2. Smoke's the only person, by the way, who picked Cincinnati to beat Pittsburgh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so Smoke right now has had the best day. Monte, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rob, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Eddie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vince, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Vince has 10. Sterling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sterling, we got to stop picking Washington, my boy. They're no good. Kyle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right now, Smoke is carrying the day with 11. We got a few people at 10. All right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry for picking the Vikings.
Merry Christmas.
All right, bro. But yeah, I'll get up with you Tuesday.
All right, my boy.
Oh, I think you can agree with me on this. I should have said this on the Tuesday show. R.I.P. to D'Angelo.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no question. But I'll see you on Tuesday, brother.
All right, my boy. Take your time.
Yes, sir.
All right, my boy.
All right. Okay. I have got to go back and see how the fuck we won. I'm dead serious. And, I was thinking that maybe because, I don't have to, I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so it's no bedtime. I don't have to act like it's a school night, yada, 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 that I will stay on here a little longer. And yes, this is a Sports Plus Life post-game show, but maybe do some, just some regular old, shit, But I got to see how my team came back and won the game. And I would do that on here, but I would get flagged for it. I would get flagged for it because if I put the entire, let me see. Because if I put the entire Broncos Giants highlights on. Yeah, it's all on NFL TV and shit. Yeah, they were flagged the fuck out of me for it. But this has been a good day. It turned out being a good day, even though them fuck ass Cowboys won. It is what it is. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this bed. You talking? You looking at a person who was so pissed off. The majority from 4:15 to 7:40. I was so fucking angry, and then for it to be what it is, you know, it is what it is. I wish, you know what? I wish Melvin. Now let me see. Let me try something, because if I can get Melvin to come on this motherfucker, I'll stay on here a little bit longer. You know, that's the only way. The only way. I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can call. Let me see if I can call old Melly Mel and see, you know, Bronco fans, so we can come on here and talk this shit and tell y'all Bronco and tell these motherfucking haters out here suck my. No, let me shut the fuck up. Let me see, because you know he may be busy. Let's see.
Please leave your message.
All right. Okay. So that's my cue. I'm going to get on off of here, and I'm going to see how we came back, and then I'm going to watch this Falcons 49ers game. So it's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this bit. Peace. Love you. See you on Tuesday. Go Broncos! 5-2. First place. Yeah.